Hi everyone, today I'm looking forward to showing you. Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing some more tearing and we'll be doing a circle instead of a square. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you. But first of all, let's stand up and do the warm up. So today we need a beanbag or a ball of socks again, and hopefully you've got that ready to go. What we're going to do is it's going to start at your belly button. Then it's going to go down, it's going to come out and around, down past your nose and into your other hand. So down, out, around, all the way up. And then this hand's waiting at your belly button and it's going to come past your nose down to your belly button. So we're going to go down, out, around, past your nose to your belly button. Down, out, around, past your nose and down to your belly button. If your arm's finding it tricky and it's going behind you, what you can do is stand against the wall and then you can use the wall to stop your arm from going behind you. And also if you're finding it tricky to swap, because sometimes it just ends up going around and around, make sure that hand's waiting and then you give it to that hand, then it goes off again with the other hand all the way around. And essentially we're making sort of a butterfly wings with your arms. So let's do 10 together. So we'll go down, out, around, past your nose, that's 1. Down, out, around, past your nose, that's 2. Down, out, around, past your nose, that's 3. Around, 4. Down, out and around and past your nose, that's 5. Down, out and around and past your nose, that's 6. Down, out and around and past your nose, that's 7. Down, out and around, past your nose, that's 8. Down, out and around, past your nose, that's 9. And last one, down, out and around and past your nose, that's 10. Well done. Hi guys, so our warm up this week, we're going to be using our game that we made last week. So if you haven't made your game, you'll need to go back and make one so you can continue with the warm ups this week. One thing that can be a bit tricky with this game is if you're not holding it with your other hand very well, the bag will move. So you need to make sure you're holding it with your other fingers, especially if you're holding it down the bottom, because that will keep the bag ready. And then when you come to get these coins, you might need to move your hand over and hold this side to make it easier. But if you forget about your other hand, it's going to be really hard to play the game. So make sure you're holding it really carefully with your hand and moving it around. What we're going to try and do though is be a bit tricky, and each day we're going to use a different finger to try and make all of the coins go into the right spot. So, or if you don't have coins, whatever it is you have to go into the right spot. So today we're going to use our thumb and we're going to move all of the pieces using our thumb as we go. So I'm going to use my thumb to get all of the pieces into the right spot. once my thumb on this hand has had a turn, I'm going to shake it up and I'm going to give the thumb on the other hand a turn. So if you're a bit slower than me, that's completely okay. You can stop the video and just do it in your own time. But I've done thumb on one hand and then I'm going to give it a shake. And I'm going to start again and I'm going to use thumb on the other hand. So again, if you're not finished, that's okay. Just pause the video, make sure you've given both thumbs a turn, and then you can join in with the next activity. Hi everyone, so our job for today is we're going to be doing some tearing. Now, we did this with a square the other week, but today we're going to be doing a circle. So I'd like you to start by folding your paper in half. And then what I want you to do is use your fingers and tear your paper in half. Doesn't need to be perfect. I just want you to tear it. Remember, we did little tears and it'll bunch up as you go. Kind of like when you're doing a sock, really. So once you've torn your paper in half, what I want you to do is draw a circle onto it. Try and take up as much of the paper as you can, so try and make quite a big circle. Then what we're going to do is, like we did the other day with the square when we used our 3 fingers to tear it, we're going to tear all the way around the circle using our fingers. We need to make quite little tears. And it's really important that we practice this, because next week we're going to do some more practice on it, and then the week after I've got a big challenge for you. So we're going to tear around. Sorry, the paper gets up in the camera so it's tricky to see. We're going to tear and tear and tear and tear, little tears. We need to turn as we're going. We're going to tear and tear and tear. So keep going. And when you're finished, you might be much slower than me, and that's completely okay. I have had lots of practice at doing this. So when you're finished, you'll have a big circle torn out like this. If you're not finished, that's okay. You can just pause the video and then you can keep going when you finish tearing out your circle. If your circle looks like a square, that's completely okay too. The more you practice, the easier it will get. So it doesn't matter if it looks a bit different to mine. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you were able to finish the activity, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Keep going if you haven't finished it.